Welcome to another episode of nc-tutor.com. On today's episode, I'm going to be speaking about indices for the Ontario Barrister and Solicitor's exams. I get a lot of emails asking about indices and what students should watch out for when trying to get their own set. Not all indices are created equal. That's an important starting point. It's very, very important that you actually know the group of students who have gotten together to create these indices, because you want to make sure that that group is diligent and you want to make sure that they're producing the best quality materials. As you all know, the Law Society changes their materials and updates them every year, and most of the time there are new sections that are being added. From my experience, when I've looked at indices from past years, a lot of those indices are missing those new materials. And the problem perpetuates because what students do is they get indices from their friends and they simply update the page numbers and instead of adding the new sections. And if the previous year did the same thing, then they also have deficient indices and the problem continues. So you want to make sure, again, that the group that's working on these indices, that is producing them, are actually reliable students. The second tip I want to give you is that you shouldn't rely solely on these indices. Your time is better spent on actually studying the materials, learning it, and hopefully being able to read the materials at least twice. So when you get to the exam, you don't have to look up every single question, because the truth is you won't have the time on the exam. It is a race against the clock, and so the more you know the materials, the less you'll have to depend on indices. Thank you for watching, and see you next time on nc-tutor.com.